Hello, my name is John, and I have a purpose. My purpose is to take ideas and thoughts and to create a visually captivating and amazing interactive experience for clients and visitors alike. Now, this wasn't always my purpose. For a while, I had no purpose, or at least not one that I recognized. I was asked here today to be a guest speaker, and I was told that the student assignment was to present a dream job scenario that takes place 8 to 10 years in the future. So I thought I would take this opportunity to share with you how I landed where I am now, because I am in my 8 to 10 years in the future. Maybe give or take a few years, but who's counting? I am a freelance web developer and designer, and I'm also an IT consultant. To do my job effectively, I must do what is stated in my purpose. The two strengths that are important to me in this line of work are the learner and intellection strengths. They allow me to learn something new every day and to sit back and think about my next step. It is imperative to have these strengths as tech and techniques change exponentially, and to fall behind is a very easy thing to do. Happiness and family are values that I really hold near and dear to my heart. My career and my purpose allow me to have both of these values because I'm on my own schedule. I work for myself. Happiness to me is spending time with my family and being able to go places, to show them the world, to pass on some of my interests like travel, music, and much to my wife's dismay, video games, and also to teach them what I think it means to be good human beings. I believe all of this explains how my personal purpose statement helped me choose my career, or perhaps how my career made me realize my purpose. Since enrolling in Valencia in 2004, I've been lucky enough to obtain 2 Associates of Science degrees, one in interactive design and web development, and the other in computer information technology. Each semester I took was different cost-wise, and varied between $1,000 and $2,900. So total, it's roughly $23,000 since I started. Luckily enough though, between vocational rehabilitation and the post-9/11 GI Bill, I was able to get everything I'm about to explain to you without paying anything out of my pocket. So let's look back a bit on the journey I took to get here. After the military, I didn't know that my path would lead me where I am now. I honestly thought I was going to be a history teacher. I love history, and I always thought of myself as a learner, and I wanted to pass that level of learning on to others. Well, I took all the core courses for that path, but when I started taking the specialized courses in the teaching program, I quickly realized it wasn't for me. Turns out, for reasons I'm not going to go into, that teaching wasn't where I was supposed to be. So it was time to move on. Along with learning, I also have a love of art. I love to sketch, I love to draw, and I love to create. And after reviewing some possible programs in this field, I came across interactive design. I decided to give it a go because I knew nothing about the digital world, apart from video games, of course. And that I would need to eventually learn all the tech and programs involved, like Photoshop, Illustrator, Dreamweaver, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and codes like HTML5, CSS3, Java, and more. And I did, and I loved it, and I still do. At the end of the program, I landed an internship at the Orlando Sentinel. However, I moved on to an internship that I applied for around the same time. Kinda had to take it because it was a paid internship. It was a good move too, because I landed a job out of that internship, and I worked there for almost 10 years. During my time there is when I figured out that I also love technology. One day, my boss asked me to fix a PC that was down. I told him I didn't know anything about computers, and he said, well, why don't you go look it up? So I did. And this is where the learner and intellection strengths came back into play, because I did the research. I did all the troubleshooting. I sat back and I thought about all the possible solutions, and eventually I was able to fix the problem. It was then that I knew I had a thing for IT. So I went back to Valencia and I got an AS in computer information technology. Oh, it didn't stop there though. The more I started getting into development and the more we started implementing other elements into our production, like video tutorials and ads for the business, I started researching the tech and software involved in that process and decided I probably should go back and get an AS degree in motion graphics, which I will be getting at the end of next semester. Well, at this job, not only did we work together, but we also worked closely with clients. Working in this environment showed me something. It showed me that I can do this on my own, that I can make a business out of it. So that's what I did. And doing so gave me my purpose. I was able to be a stay-at-home dad until my little girl and my little boy were ready for school, and I was able to, and I still can, take jobs when I want. It allowed me to be me. I'm able to explore and implement my creativity and my skills. And one of the most important things, it allows me to wear what I want to the office, which happens to be at my house. So that's my story. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I wish each of you good luck.